This is an instructional video for method 300.1 samples for UCMR3. These are going to be collected at any entry point, or for entry point samples at any water system using chlorine dioxide as disinfectant. The method has instructed us to use an inert gas. We've selected nitrogen. So this is our nitrogen cylinder and our regulator. These two items are going to be picked up at your local Airgas. We actually have opened up an account and we're going to have it set up for you, ready and waiting. And so just have to run down to your local Airgas and pick these two items up. You'll refill the tank as needed, and again, those costs will be put onto our account, so make sure you hold on to that account number. So we have our tank and our regulator, and then the associated tubing. This is silicone tubing. This is our poly tubing. We go back to silicone tubing into our glass pipette. Remember, the glass pipettes are the disposable portion, and so you need to use a new glass pipette for every new sample. Here's our sample container, our bottleware. For any entry points that have for systems that actually use chlorine dioxide, you're going to get two of these containers. These are 250 ml HDPE bottles. You can tell that they show 300.1 UCMR, and this is your actual sample container. It says preserved with EDA, so this is what you use to actually contain the sample. For in the bottleware for these systems, you're going to receive two of these containers. One will be completely empty, the other one has EDA. You use the empty container to actually do your sparging in, and then go ahead and transfer the contents into the EDA preserved container when you're done. So here's the sparging process. Go ahead and start up flow from our tank. Use this valve to increase my flow. And begin the sparging process. Sparging should take about 15 minutes. Your gas goes through your silicone tubing, which is just jammed onto this connection here. We put our poly tubing inside the silicone. Only need about a 1-inch nub for this. Go ahead and go into your poly tubing. Cut off as much of that as you need. And then this goes into your silicone tubing at this portion here, which connects to the flow a little high. Which connects to your glass pipette, the disposable glass pipette. Obviously, we're sparging into a glass beaker at this point because we do not have an extra 250 ml HDPE bottle lying around. So the flow can be a little bit finicky. You have to play with it just a little bit to get it right. And then hopefully once you actually get it right and get it set up correctly, you can just leave it alone for 15 minutes. This is your sparging technique for method 300.1 UCMR3 samples.